it doesn't mean, oh, it's bad, you failed at this relationship. It means, okay, you failed at this relationship, good, because you were not compatible. And plus and minus does not go together, no matter how hard you try. Like, you can literally try that for eternity and it's not gonna work. Hello guys and gals, we're back with another Let's Talk video, and today's topic is gonna be a little touchy. So naturally I talk to some people and ask them what their general idea is on what I should make next in our newly formed and developing Let's Talk series. And there were a few requests mentioning how to get over a breakup. Now, you can look at a breakup the basic way, meaning that you went apart with your boyfriend or girlfriend, etc. But I wanna, kind of just widen the view, like not only getting over a breakup, but I think a breakup symbolizes losing a person that meant a lot in your life. And I think we can basically look at this the same way as getting over, or kind of just, making yourself feel better about losing a person that isn't necessarily your boyfriend or girlfriend. That can be parental divorce, your grandpa or grandma passing away, maybe a friend going away. It doesn't really matter. I think the principle is going to apply to all of those things as well. So if you have the patience to watch me sit here and talk, let's move on. So I think the biggest mistake, especially in relationship breakups, the people make, is focusing on getting over it. And I'm not even gonna talk about the people who break up and rebound or shit like that. I'm not a fan of that, and we're not gonna talk about that at all. I refuse to talk about that. So if you got hurt, you got dumped, you got cheated on, etc., and you're trying to focus on getting over that person, you can't, because you like them, they didn't necessarily return the same view, and you practically don't even know what to do. Your friends are telling you, just get over it, just get over it, you have to get over it, you have to get over it. But I think that isn't necessarily the right view or approach or perspective to, take that on. I think it would be way better if you would think of it like not getting over the breakup, but just accepting the loss. Accepting that you lost that person. It doesn't necessarily even have to be a bad feeling. Like, you can be happy that you spent so much time with that person, whether it was, 3 months or 3 years or 30. Okay, 30 years is a big one, but still. I think it's way more important, people really tend to focus on the negative things and, just kind of rushing everything, getting to the point, getting to the destination. But, no one really thinks about, just stopping and just, wow, I spent so much time with this person. I gone over so much of my life. So many events, so many feelings, so many nights, so many days, all of that. You can really be grateful that you actually even got the chance to meet that person, even if you broke up after a year or 3 months. It doesn't matter, as I always say. You should be happy, your life could have gone a totally different way if you didn't do those specific things on that day where you met that person. And if you didn't do that, you wouldn't meet that person, and all of that good that you had from them would never appear. And I think it's really, really important. And basically the first step to getting over a breakup is just, cry it out, of course. But, as you're crying, just think to yourself, wow, I did so many good things with this person. They're gonna remember me, I'm gonna remember them. Yeah, it's bad now, we started to argue, we went apart, But it doesn't really matter now, does it? Like, who do you know that, you know, stayed in their first relationship forever and lived happy ever after, you know? Like, we kind of created these impossible standards, I would say, or kind of impossible expectations for ourselves. You know, we kind of forget to tell ourselves that it's okay to, you know, fuck up a relationship. It's okay for it to go south, you know? Not everyone is meant to be compatible with everyone. Even it doesn't matter how much you want that to work out, you know? At some point you just have to tell yourself and, you know, kind of face the truth that it just is what it is. It's meant to fall apart. It's a wound and you have to give it time to heal. You know, if you're gonna cry and if you're gonna, I don't know, try getting that person back constantly, trying with no different outcome, you're basically pouring mud into the wound and you're giving yourself is it syphilis? Sepsa? I don't know, you know what I mean. So basically my point is, and what I'm trying to say, don't stress yourself out too much, guys. It's okay to fuck up, even if it was your fault. If it wasn't your fault, it's okay to get hurt, you know? It's a part of life. Everyone got hurt in so many different ways. It's not your first time and it's not gonna be your last time either. And you know, it's just a matter of perspective. Like, you really should, as I always say, stop, look back for a moment, realize the moment you're in now, and just, you know, focus on the positive. Like, you did so much with that person, you had so many laughs, so many tickle fights, I don't know, you know what you had. You know, be happy that you were able to spend those precious moments with that person. And even though that being said, I know it's not easy getting over a breakup, and it can be really hard, especially in moments like at nights, whatever, especially if it's you know, fresh. But you know, it's important to just realize that it's not gonna be bad forever, and you are gonna get on your good foot again. You are gonna pick yourself up, or maybe even someone else is gonna pick you up. You know, it's just because you failed at this relationship, it doesn't mean, oh, it's bad, you failed at this relationship. It means, okay, you failed at this relationship, good, because you were not compatible. And you know, plus and minus does not go together, no matter how hard you try. Like, you can literally try that for eternity and it's not gonna work, like literally for eternity. And you know, just look forward. Like, there's so many different opportunities open for you now, like so many different ways your life can go on. You can meet someone new that's gonna show you something new in your life. Maybe you're gonna find out something from that person that you didn't know that you liked before or wanted to do. Because relationships are a beautiful thing that we get to experience in our life, and they should not be looked upon as something that you are afraid of doing, something that you regretted, or basically any kind of bad perspective you can imagine for yourself. Just know that, you know, life in general is full of rocks and misery and torture, but it's also full of great things, happy moments that you get to experience that are so worth it. And that includes relationships, that includes breaking up, that includes starting a new relationship, and that includes just exploring the entire concept of that word. Alright guys, I'm gonna give a shout out to the people that asked me for this topic. I think it's a really interesting topic. I'm gonna try to keep videos short-ish, you know, so it's kind of easy for you guys to digest them. I doubt you want to, you know, look at me here sitting and blabbering about for like 20 minutes. Oh my god, torture, I know, right? So you know what to do. If you like the video, leave me a like. It's gonna mean so much to me. If you want us to discuss a specific topic, write it in the comments, you know, DM it to me. Doesn't matter if you want to stay anonymous, doesn't really matter. Subscribe to keep up to date with the new videos I'm gonna release, and as always guys, you are wonderful and have a wonderful day.